Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today, continuing Great Teacher Onizuka. Last week I didn't watch anything, but the week before that, I watched those 3 episodes where I was introduced to Kanzaki. The last episode ended with her blowing out some stuff in the school. I didn't watch the next episode, so I'm gonna watch that. Now I feel that's gonna finish the episode with the Kanzaki stuff, and then we're gonna continue with different days. Who knows? But I'm prepared to watch for today. And yeah, so let's have these next few episodes. Not further ado, let's continue. Little mischief fight. You're protecting her that much, bro? She blew up parts of the school. The fact that she didn't say it last video got me so upset because she's trying to act all innocent that Kanzaki was attacking her when she definitely did something wrong. He's still up with them. Why is she in a school uniform when it seems as though she didn't go to school anymore? Is this the same? Did she cut her hair? What happened? So it is her. What happened to her hair? I don't think it burnt off, so I guess she just cut it. Shouldn't you talk to her parents first? Wasn't she in elementary school? She doesn't know. You're getting smarter than me, girl. So she studied extremely hard to answer her questions. So how did you like evade them in the moment? She's trying to hypnotize herself with the TV. Kanzaki's trying to reach her and she just like shut her out. I felt as if I was being blamed for my inabilities. No one just like knows that, so she researched, she studied, like that's why she retained all of this knowledge. She thought I was gonna like be born with all this, you know? And if you're that intimidated by her, you could recommend her to jump to high school. I don't know. She's that smart. I can't fill in the blanks myself. What would she be? I wonder what Onizuka's gonna say. I forgot to listen to the story. But she just broke down and is telling her to shut up in front of the class, exposed her secret. I'm worthy of prodigies. She didn't see you as someone she wanted to, what's the word? One up. It must be, her secret must be not as bad then. He's gonna try to teach her to loosen up. But what could it be? I don't think that's bad. Oh, I guess he just turned away the cops because he didn't know who did it as well. Because no one ever knows that Kanzaki did anything or does anything. Where did he find all these people? But they're just random people. I knew they'd try to take his car, and how did he knock out from tripping? She's gonna go with them. Nope. Drive. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. There's no way that's her. She's professionally in denial. Everything has an explanation. What is he, American? My mother didn't want to marry. She just wanted a smart child. And how did that make you smart? Your mother, okay. Your mother didn't want to marry. That's fine. She just wanted a smart child. I'm just a composite of protein born to a loveless union. A human being is nothing but an arc of genes. So when you die, you dissolve back to a mass of protein. She just wanted a smart child, but how did that make you smart? Like, who is your father? Or did she just like tutor you from the day you were born and wanted to treat you like a project? I just love how they're having a totally calm, quiet, normal conversation on a speeding motorcycle. To be honest, I thought it was something way worse. Jump around? Are these the same guys? Because I remember that episode with her, they involved these motorcycle guys were, I don't know. When her life flashes before her eyes, is just about the teacher. I like how they're all scared for Onizuka, and well, I guess they don't know where he brought Kanzaki. What if it just rips? I mean, like the car. Oh my god. She doesn't know how to drive anyways, right? Paper driver, she said. So she probably didn't even put it. She definitely didn't put it in park. Doesn't change the fact that she's a little arsonist. Maybe that her elementary school teacher said when she said because you're and then it cut out. Maybe she's probably like because you're a product of an loveless relationship. So sorry, let me go back here. Maybe she doesn't have a father, the sperm donor. But then she goes on and says, I'm just a composite of protein, born to love this. When she says love this union, it makes me think, okay, there are two people involved. But then I just thought, oh, probably that's just a donor. But then she says, like, a loveless union, which means they just... Why is it so long? New student, never seen her. I mean, look how they emphasize her height. These girls are tiny. From F in class 2. He didn't think it's someone else. Apparently, FUYUTSUKI was voted as one of the cutest girls at the prom. Thinks it's her. She looks so young. Compared. Oh, why did they look so old? Has time flown? Oh my god, why do they have to do that with her height? Oh my god. That's me. That's how I felt in school. I was taller than most people. It's rude that they wouldn't even... Oh, she just could have straight out say my letters? So what's the point of being all secretive? Oh, to kind of appear shorter than him. And the fact that her friends are like, oh, you need someone taller than you. Rude. Five ten. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that the normal weight? Because I don't weigh nowhere near as much as that. I'm like 5'11" and a half. Manga club? But he likes her. But it's like, that's not the girl who wrote the letter, so. What do you mean, despite her size? Why was she gonna fight back? That's soft for a shoe size. This is where she started liking him. He knows it's her, but at the same time, especially from the way his friends were acting. How did he get confused with that? Just say yeah and see what her reaction is. Just say yes. Just say, oh. You could have just said yes and see what her reaction is, because like it seems like you like her. But is he afraid of liking her? She's so confident, I like her, and now like she's trying to act like. That's what she set it up like this, but then it's like you're confusing both parties, yourself with him. Now you're gonna confuse Akane, you can't do that. We're not even friends. Like, how do you know that much about me? And he's gonna say, oh, okay, well, that's normal. They liked each other. She doesn't even. Maybe it'll be cleared up at the end of this episode, but she has a boyfriend. Wait. Ex-boyfriend. Wait, don't tell me she's gonna accept Murai's affections to make her ex-boyfriend jealous. Why is her ex-boyfriend calling her? Don't tell me that's heated. That's a whole adult. Hide was a boxer in high school. You're in middle school. Which means he's done. He should be in college. He didn't get beat up. Don't leave him on the... She didn't leave him on the ground. What makes her the popular girl? Her damn pigtails? So you get for the saying, oh, I'm just testing out. I'm just checking to see for the girl that actually likes you. Got him hurt in the process. That's her name. I don't know what he thought he could do. He could have yelled their names. Can't really be much of a broken heart. He just realized he liked her this episode because he thought the letter was from her. React or something. He's just standing there. I mean, the boss hasn't moved there. He's gonna stare at her. She can get off the next stop. Episode's done? Ah, okay, well. That's not, just like the question, the answer's no. Just flat no. A class full of guys? Why is she in a class full of guys? I don't know, not full of guys, but revolutionary. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Murai and Kujikawa, right? He's acting like he's her boyfriend. Uncomfortable is the word. Oh, he's growing hair? I like how they put the bulb. Group picture of. Of course she'd look at it. I mean, like, she used to be like an elementary school teacher, kindergarten teacher, daycare teacher. Do they forget who they're addressing? This is their teacher. All the boys in the school, for all I care, can have a crush on her. Doesn't mean anything, and doesn't mean they can treat her like this. They're gonna dump something. Oh, they're so mean. Getting voicemails saying die isn't something stupid, and not everyone can deal with stuff like him, but I feel like she is gonna try to deal with it in her own way. Why are you taking? They must have wrote it with some permanent marker. I don't know why it takes so long to wipe away. Crayon, something like that. Bro, if they don't want to learn, that's not FUYUTSUKI's business. They can stay at the class, they can strike for all. Well, I'm sure it's different for her feelings as a teacher. They're saying, oh, well, since they're gone, let's just play a game with it. It's different for her. It's not only her being harassed by the female students, it's by the guys as well. All these questions is harassment. Bed and breakfast. Because now they're congratulating her for finally becoming a teacher, so that I was thinking that can't be some type of school she used to work at. But there's a lot of children there. The place is abandoned. That's a bed and breakfast? That's a school. This is a school. So, like, what is a bed and breakfast, really? Was she betrayed by a teacher or something? It looks run down. Wait, so she wasn't at the B&B. She was at a school, and then she went. They're there now. A bed and breakfast is basically a hotel, right? But I wonder. Oh, maybe the letters are old. Maybe they're old. Of course, he told me because I just see one girl with a headband in every scene. But I wonder why she hates teachers. Maybe because she really had a connection to FUYUTSUKI, and FUYUTSUKI left to teach other kids. But now she's a high school student, so it's been long. It's a huge door. Maybe she's just short. Abandoned. I've always abandoned. Hinata? prior affair with a married man. Ooh. But why does that make you hate all teachers? Let's think of her feelings. What about his wife's, child's, and our feelings? Okay, your feelings don't have to be drawn in this equation. Like, it's not about you. She's making it so much about her. That's why she's upset with the teachers, not about the affair. She is the one who doesn't care about people's feelings. It's not just her. It's him as well, so you can't just blame her. Scene 56, take 2. If they're gonna blow up the school, like, actually for their scene, it has to be done perfectly in one take. I can imagine. Oh, this spring? So how long has she been her teacher? Why she pushes you in the water? Not just everyone, she wouldn't think about herself. Right? She didn't just do this. Like, I'm gonna do this so I can leave them. It's evident in all the pictures and the interactions. They're really gonna blow up this school surrounded by a forest. Maybe not necessarily actually blow it up, just like destroy it. That's basically what FUYUTSUKI said about just the memories. It definitely isn't. But yes, she is just a human. Kikuchi strong. Now she has respect for teachers again. Every teacher she sees now, she's gonna adjust them as they should be. Teacher this, teacher that. It's a deep hill because the car still didn't emerge up. How could they just... I mean, she might run in from the back. This is such a dangerous thing too. They should have people monitoring like every section apart from... Like, I mean, far enough away from the school. How's she gonna pull it out by herself as well? They can't because there's a timer, but there must be a way to stop it. Watch them say they can. And it's upstairs? How's she gonna get it out? How much time we got? 19 minutes? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 19 seconds. They should have experts on the set just in case something goes wrong with the bomb. There's definitely like a minute left now. Time flies. Left or right? And it just has to be in the room with the explosion. Wow. Wow, we're still in 3 minutes? So, wow. Just like 17 seconds passed. That's why I said left or right. This goal is very long. I mean, yell for her name. It's not that hard. I mean, they could have yelled at her to get out from the megaphone. She can't be that dumb. Never mind. Throw it out the window. I don't know, not enough time to prepare something to make sure it doesn't break, but they're gonna jump out some type of window they probably left at the back. There has to be another exit. If this school has one entrance and it's the same exit. All these explosions happened with, oh yeah, this is a movie set. I'm pretty sure they designed it this way so a fire wouldn't just spread out of control. That's why I was saying, where's the fire? It's just smoke. And then you add the effect. I don't know. Let's just stop there. She's gonna end up throwing it away one day. Teach. Wow, look how beautiful this water is. That's one, because it never looked like this before, but this is very nice. If I hadn't watched the last episode of Kanzaki in this video, then I would have had to watch another one after this. Not had to, because it did wrap up nicely. We finished the Kanzaki stuff with the first one, episode 19, right? When I was introduced to her, I just saw her as such a terrible character. She's a little arsonist. She's a little devil, ruining people's lives, being the type of person that always tries to make the teacher feel dumb, intentionally. But then it started off as that her elementary school teacher, which she started doing that too, but didn't realize she's only trying to, you know, as she learns from her teacher in turn would learn from her. I think that's how she took their relationship, but then the teacher just like lost it, called her out for not actually having parents that love each other and like not having a father or something. I think that's what she said, even though it was cut out, because she said, do you know who my father is? Loveless relationship. Her mother just wanted a smart kid, I guess, like a project. That's how I was saying. I think is what her mother treats her as, because we still didn't even get to see her mom, at least, right? It was just all about Kanzaki. Onizuka got to her, she cried for the first time in a long time, and he got her to actually fear something for the first time in a long time by jumping off or riding off the cliff with the motorcycle. And then these 3 episodes with FUYUTSUKI and her dirty students, or at least the girls, the guys too, because they're like verbally harassing her, asking all these questions. Is she a virgin? What was her first time? If they can date her, if they can go to her house. And knowing FUYUTSUKI's character, I know she just felt overwhelmed and like kind of scared, a lot uncomfortable. And then she was like, the vice principal was kind of blaming her in a way, like if they're teasing you, then you're accepting it or something. She's just nice. There's no way to work around that. And then the female students were just bullying her, dashing water on her, telling her to extreme. I don't know what these parents be packing for their kids for lunch, what they're eating. I don't know how they were raised. Like this entire school, majority of them are filled with bullies. I don't know. But you see, for the first episode, I think that was surrounding those girls bullying FUYUTSUKI and her dilemmas at school, and then she came down to this place where her for the B&B, and then the old school when she worked at with the other teacher, and then it surrounded that with Hitomi and like her saying, oh, she could do this again. They're gonna go back to the school, and then them teaching Hitomi that memories will always last, because it started with the students who read to FUYUTSUKI, and then we came here and forgot about them because they're insignificant and we don't really need to dwell on them. Oh wait, I don't know why I thought those 3 episodes were surrounding the whole FUYUTSUKI thing. The second episode was with Murai and the girl that liked him. It ended in a way that did not satisfy nothing. And then I thought the next episode would be about them, but that's when it started the FUYUTSUKI thing. So then the episode, yes, with Murai and then that tall girl. That episode was funny, and it didn't wrap up nothing. I would have wanted to see them at least talk. Not that I expected for Murai to start dating her, but for them to at least talk. But the episode was funny because they portrayed her as such a giant. It's not that she's so tall. She's everyone's just short, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so forgot about that episode. Good thing I mentioned. I hate writing things in the description when I forgot to say something. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for these 4 episodes. Next week I will be watching something, I think. I can't wait to like have access to like the YouTube community thing, because then it'll be so easy to interact and say when I'm not recorded or when I'm not gonna upload one reaction. Like if I just want to watch Onizuka but then I couldn't watch Mushishi, I could have said that, but I don't have access to that, right? I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers I'm almost there. Yeah, so I'm just going to end here. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. That's part. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.